Afternoon, everybody. This is Leah and Ryan from featherselitepigeonauctions.com, live on this special Sunday with a very special guest. Ryan, why don't you introduce our special guest?
This is a real special guest. Pigeon racing all over Europe. Yes, even in Denmark. Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions bringing you what I think is probably the very top flyer of all Denmark. We're going to introduce him right now. Welcome to the show, Anders Brobech, Denmark. You're the champion. You are the man. Welcome to Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. How are you doing today, my friend?
Thank you. Very good.
Good to have you on the show, Anders. Why don't you tell our audience a little bit about yourself, how long you've been flying, and how you got into it, and just introduce yourself to North America.
Yes, I'm 40 years old, and I have my own pigeon since I was 7 years old. I was starting when I was 3 years old, together with my grandmother. Since the last 30 years, I have flown every year since I was 10 years old.
So you started getting into it because your grandfather? Was it your grandfather?
Yes. Yeah, right. Yeah.
And so you got into it because your grandfather. Now, does anybody else in your family fly, or is it just you and your grandfather?
No, my grandfather is dead now, but my father and my brother is also flying with pigeons.
Interesting.
So you guys all compete against each other, or you fly together? How does it work?
In the past, we fly together, but now we all fly in 3 different areas. So, we are national. We are competing against each other, but in the section, we are in different sections now. So we don't live in the same place.
Now, this is an interesting question. Do you guys trade birds amongst each other, or no? Different pigeons altogether?
We have our own now. So we don't have breeders together.
No,
so,
you don't share.
We don't share.
Okay. And how is it flying in Denmark? What are the conditions like? What are the speeds like? What's the competition like over there?
Yeah, in the race, there are in my area from 300 to 2,000 in every race.
Wow.
Pigeons, not fancier, but pigeons in every race.
Right.
And of course, there are the most pigeon in the sprint, a little bit lesser in the middle distance, and in the heavy long distance, the lowest number of pigeon, but quite a lot of fancier is flying that heavy long distance.
Very long distance. And how far is your longest distance? What's your short distance? What's your sprint racing, and what's your longest distance?
My sprint race is 142. From 142 to 250 around that. It's the sprint.
That's the sprint in the kilometers. And then in the long distance, how far do you guys go out for the long distance?
And we go to 910.
Wow.
It's from Germany, the south of Germany, to the border of France. From Freiburg, it's called, and Munich. In Germany, Munich. It's one of our heavy race.
And
from that direction, we have in Denmark when the pigeon is leaving in Germany, then there are water the whole way around Denmark, and then the wind will start blowing from one of the sides, and maybe 100 kilometers up in the country, it will blow from the other side. So it gets more tough when they are leaving Germany.
Right, and the birds got to go what around? Most of the birds, what they all go around the water.
No, it's to our place. They can fly directly up. They don't have to go over the water.
Okay.
And I know you have an incredible amount of results looking at your pedigrees. I mean, just tons and tons of results and some national wins under your belt. How many national wins have you accomplished in your career?
In Denmark, we only have three or four national race every year, and in the last, what it's from 2011 until now, I have 9-time first national in the last 10 years.
Hey,
And
congratulations. Congratulations, eh? Hey, ladies and gentlemen, give the thumbs up and the wow faces. It wasn't a one-time national champion. He's not 2 times. My favorite number 9. 9 national wins. Leah, champion? What do you think?
I'd say definitely a champion. That's incredible. And I mean, considering your
Look, he's
age,
blushing.
you're only 40 years old. That's, I mean, wow. Good for you. That's
Yeah.
incredible.
I will
Yeah,
say,
think about it.
for the last 20 years, I have been in the top.
Good for you.
In the start,
Now,
my and my brother have raced together for the first 15 years, and now the last 5 years I have flown on my own.
Okay.
Now, what would you say your pigeons, what is their specialty, or are they just good at all disciplines? Or would you say they really excel at middle distance or long distance or the sprint? What would you say your pigeons are geared towards?
I have a lot of different pigeons. So I have pigeons to all kind of weather and all distance. So it's I have 2 families. We are called Brobech pigeons. The one line is called the blue line. It's from my grandfather, and they are good from 100 to 800. Then I have the Czech line, what is called Brobech the Czech line. It's more dark pigeons for the heavy long distance.
Right.
They like the very good pigeon you have in lot number 3. He's a pure one of the Czech line. It's for the heavy long distance from 700 to 1100. They will be good. And then I have Flor English pigeons. It's the most fast pigeons I have. They are very good. The speed will go from 1,300 and up to 1,900. Then they are very good. Then I have the Janssen pigeon and the Clark pigeon, and they really like to get the wind in the head, and they are good from 200 to 700 kilometers.
Okay.
So I have.
So really,
the Clarkbirds are good.
You have pigeons for all different situations. You have different families that excel at different disciplines. That's fantastic for North American flyers, because we also, we have many different disciplines here, and fanciers here are always trying to find pigeons that excel at everything. So this is a perfect auction for those of you that are looking to bring in those breeders that pretty much excel at everything. We have 14 fantastic lots in the Anders Brobech online auction, open now at feathersleeppigeonauctions.com. I have put the link to the auction in the comments section below. We are going to get into these 14 amazing lots because we've got lots to go through here this afternoon. If you guys have any questions for Anders, now is your time. Please post them in the comments section below, and I will do my best to ask him for you. We are going to get into the first lot. Derek Walsh says, best of luck, beautiful pigeons. Thank you very much, Derek, for that. Alrighty, we're going to start with lot number 1. Ryan is going to read the band number, and I'm going to read a little bit about it, and then we're going to talk about it. Lot number 1, Ryan, go ahead.
DAN 070-2018 0629 blue checker hen.
A beautiful blue checker hen. This is an original Anders Brobech with Gerard Koopman. Direct off the race team, folks. This is a proven racer and winner. This is Mighty Man. Ryan, why don't you talk a little bit about lot 1, and then we will let Anders give us the goods. Go ahead, Ryan.
All right, strong pigeon. Back comes up. Definitely the back comes up on this hen. It's one pintail, but it comes up, it moves around a bit. Good muscle, strong, super feathers, soft and silky. The forearm is nice. The bird is nice in your hand. The back, how the back comes up, it sort of makes the bird feel just a little bit unbalanced, but that's just, she's a little bit nervous. She got the nice thick bars, sharp looking face. Let me open up the wings so you can see. Let's see if this will work. And the camera's buffering a bit. She got a little bit of a nice kick to her. Strong, good fight. Vent bones are nice and tight. There she is, right there, Leah.
What can you tell us about lot number 1, Anders?
Yes, it's a female from my racing team. She have been my first pigeon once, and I think also she have won in the club. Yeah, she have won in the club, and she was number 2 in the section, and she have been in the front, I think, 4 to 5 times. And this is a pigeon for the sprint and the middle distance race.
Sprint and middle distance in lot number 1. Who do you have there? You have the father?
This pigeon is a full brother to the father.
Okay.
The father.
Full brother to the father.
Yeah, full brother to the father. Can I put it? Is it good to see here, or is it too close?
Let's just hold him up and let's see. This is our first one, so let's see how he is in the camera. There we go.
Yeah, you see they have the resemblance even in the wattle. The wattles are the same. You see the sears are going to be the same. That's a real sharp looking pigeon you have there. You can see the nice cast of that guy. He looks real sharp. You can see the resemblance though in the face of these two pigeons. So these are related. This is a brother of the father.
Yeah, because the pigeon you have there is freed by one of my friends that have the brother to the father, and he have a lot of Copman pigeons, and it's a cross from my blue family and his Copman pigeons. So it's a cross for that. And this pigeon I have freed, I think 6 youngsters from 629. And the youngsters from her is very good, nice, and they don't been raised, but they do good.
So not only is 629 a great racer, but also a breeder for you as well.
Yeah, I have breed from her, and yeah, in my opinion, the pigeon looks very good. The youngsters look very good.
There you go. And we see here that you have a little bit of Gerard Koopman on the mother's side. Is from Gerard Koopman, correct?
Yeah, it's pure. It's my friend's pigeons from that side.
Gotcha.
From one of my friends in Denmark.
Very nice. So if you guys are looking for not only a proven racer, but also a proven breeder, lot number 1 in the Anders Brobech online auction is going to be for you. Where do you guys go to bid? feathersleeppigeonauctions.com. Are you ready to move on to lot 2, or do you got something else to show us on lot 1?
Yeah, we're going to
move on to lot 2. Okay, so we will move on to lot number 2, one of my favorites in the sale. Ryan, read the band number, please.
All right, DAN 073-2019, 2489, a dark checker pied cock.
Beautiful dark checker pied cock, original Anders Brobech, a super pigeon, very inbred, a direct son of the 848, a foundation cock from the Czech Brobech family, the old Czech family. This is Flash. Let's talk a little bit about lot number 2.
All right, he's a nice pigeon, longer cast, not overly muscular, but good strength to him. You feel a little bit of the keel bone. The vents are like steel. They're tucked up less than a finger. He's got nice, good, strong forearm. Feather quality is super. Nice, big, gorgeous wing on him. I like the white feathers. Sharp-looking pigeon. Buoyancy is right here. Back comes up just a little bit, but he's real tight. He's got a super, super sharp-looking eye. And I'm sure Anders has got some good info on this guy right here, but he is a real nice pigeon, great feather quality. You feel the vibration in him when he's in your hands.
Let's talk a little bit about lot number 2. Anders, give us the goods on Flash.
Yes, he's a very good pigeon, this one, and he is totally inbred.
Yeah.
So, in my opinion, it's fantastic that he is so good in the hand when he is so inbred, because the mother to this pigeon do only have one what is called in that line where there are 8 pigeons. The cock is the same as the father, so it's so inbred. It's one of the most inbred pair I ever made. And in my own breeding loft, I have 3 full brothers and sisters to this one. And yeah, you can cross it with what you like, and then you will get very good pigeon for the hard race. If you cross them with pigeons that are faster, for example with the Janssen, you can get them in front from 500 km. And here,
so this guy, what you're saying is basically, if you're looking to strengthen up or toughen up your speed pigeon or your distance pigeon, this is the guy to try. I mean, he is very nice in the hands. For being inbred, you feel very little inbred feel to him, but he's super buoyant. He's got the nice cast, the nice forearm, and the one in your hand looks like a real super as well.
this is the father. He is, what it is, he is 15 years old now, the father.
Wow.
And that's something, hey, guys, if you're listening, before Anders continues, this might be the bird of the auction to buy. A pigeon to stay in this man's loft for 15 years. It's not because it's a pretty pied. It produces the results.
Yeah, it's a very good pigeon. He is old now, this guy. He still breed in September. He gives the last youngsters. I will try to pair him up in a few months because it's too cold now to pair him. I will just take the mother to that cock.
We're going to see the mother now. But Lee, isn't that something? 15 years old?
Yeah, that's incredible. I just want to, while Anders is getting the mother, Steve Bueller says cock in the picture on lot 1. You're correct. On the photo that I just showed on lot 1, it does say cock, but on our website, I assure you, it does say hen. I got a little confused with the name because it said Mighty Man, and I thought it was a cock, but no, lot 1 is definitely a hen. Go ahead, Anders.
Yeah, this is the mother. She looks like a cock, but it's the very inbred female. Last year, she was. I was breeding from her from the first year. She's a very late bred, and already in her first year, she bred winners in a race with youngsters from 515 km, a very hard race. I got 4 at the same time, and 3 of that 4 pigeons was 50% of that bloodline, and one of them was a direct on this female.
Wow.
So they can also race in the youngsters race when they are long, and they really like if the weather is hot.
Well,
From
the
this family.
super quality, again, for our North American buyers, especially for breeders in the U.S., 500 kilometers is around 300 miles. So this is the birds for your one-loft races that you send out. You're going to see these birds show up at the finals. And again, cross it with a sprint pigeon. You're going to add a little grit to it, show up at the 300. Cross it with a longer distance pigeon. It's going to be good. Add a little more grit as well for your 500 or 300 to 500 mile racing. But boy, they look like 2 real beauties, Anders, the hen and the cock. Look at the character in her.
She is one of my favorites.
She is beautiful. Just stunning. As is this lot number 2 that we have here. He is one of my favorites in the sale. Just beautiful.
Yeah.
Flash, where do you guys go to bid? Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions.com. Auction closes on Tuesday at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. James says he would be a super breeding pigeon with any cross. Absolutely, James. Absolutely. We're going to move on to lot number 3. If you guys have any questions for Anders, now is the time. He is here to help you make your informed bids. While we move on to lot number 3, Ryan, let's read the band number on lot number 3.
Okay. DAN 073-2024-522. A real gorgeous, tight little blue checker hen.
A beautiful blue checker hen, original Anders Brobech with Chris Hebreck, a super pigeon, direct daughter of 815 Bronze Man, and a full sister to 2 of Anders' best youngsters of 2020. This is daughter Bronze Man. Ryan, let's talk a little bit about lot number 3.
Oh, she's feeling real good today. Take her right out of that widowhood crate. She's been in here for about an hour. She's buoyant. She's strong. The vents are tucked up tight. She's not a big pigeon at all. Loads of muscle. Super nice in that forearm. Medium tight, but the feather quality. The bird has nice vibration. Nice wing. Not a big pigeon at all. The last pigeon is long. This pigeon is shorter in the hands. Much shorter. Much more compact pigeon.
Yes.
But real sharp. Nice looking eye. I think those 2 would go good together, 2 and 3.
Anders, what can you tell us about lot number 3?
Yeah, I can show you first the father, and here you can see his name. He's a pure Hebreck pigeon, and he have his name from that Bronx. I have breed him myself, and he is grandson of Champion and Castello, the 2 foundation pigeon at Chris Hebreck's loft. They breed to around 17 years old. I think one of them breed last year, and they are from 2001. But this pigeon you have there, the very nice female, the mother of this hen is first national at my loft from Baden-Baden, and it's 816 km. The pigeon that day was released on Friday evening at 6 o'clock, and she was coming home at 3 o'clock in the night. And normally they will sit down when we are flying, and they will sit down and come the next day. But the mother of that pigeon was just flying for 9 hours, 816 km, and she was coming in the middle of the night. And that day was one of my best days. I also have the second pigeon national, and she was coming 1.5 hours later at 5 o'clock. So it was a very good day, and the mother to that pigeon is one of my best pigeon, and we will also later see a half brother to her, because the grandfather of this female is the 270
And that, this is
Do,
an
do you
awesome hen. This is real nice. Real
do you
nice.
have the hen, the mother there, Anders?
I don't have the mother because she is in a big area outside, so I don't. I have take the breeders that are inside today, but I have her, and she is one of my best breeding hens also.
So let me just
Well,
again explain this to the people who are watching. The mother of this lot number 3 is a national winner from 816 kilometers. The pigeon was released at 4:30 in the afternoon and came home in the middle of the night at 3:30 at night with a lead of 1 hour and 32 minutes to the second national pigeon. If that's
Yes,
not amazing, I don't know what is. That's incredible. Incredible. And
that's
here
right.
we have a
wow.
direct child of that absolute superstar in this lot number 3.
And
Incredible.
then
Leah,
yeah,
I'm telling you, the
the
best.
father of this pigeon,
Hmm.
he's a real super breeder. He have breed winners with 5 different females. So I will say the father, no matter what pigeon I put him with, he will give me winners. And
Because if
also,
you,
yeah,
yeah, I was just looking here on the sire, this bronze man. If you look at his breeding results, I
yeah,
mean, there's just tons of, I got 5 just here that I'm looking at. And
yeah,
like you said, you pair him with different partners and he hits every time. So you've got a super breeder on the father's side and an absolute super racer on the mother's side. I mean, what a combination.
yeah, that's correct. And
Well,
Excellent.
this year there was 2. I think it was 2 full sister to this pigeon that was one of the best youngsters in my racing team with the youngsters this year.
Well, there you go. There you have it, folks. Where do you
history.
guys go to bid? Featherselitepigeonauctions.com. As Ryan would say, history does repeat itself with this super lot number 3. Shall we move on to lot number 4?
Yes, we can. I mean, the quality of these pigeons is super. Look what you have in that lot number 3, Leah. The father, you can breed it to anything. It breeds super pigeons. Look what the mother did. What else can we ask for?
Not much else. Let's move
Not
on
much.
to lot number 4. A beautiful blue bar white flight cock. Ryan's just going to grab it.
Oh, another beauty. Whoa. Here we go. DAN 073-2020 4506 blue white flight cock. What a pigeon this is.
An original Anders Brobech. Incredibly special pigeon here, folks. A direct son of the 270, who's the 270, a foundation cock of the blue Brobech family. Here you get speed and power in one pigeon. Purebred blue Brobech with some Czech Brobech. 4 yearlings, full brothers, sisters in Brobech Racing Loft with high expectations for next year. This is the Sun 270. Ryan, let's talk a little bit about lot number 4.
Well, he's
Yeah,
got a lot of fight to him. Longer cast pigeon, good medium strong forearm, feather quality. Oh, he feels like he's got loads of feather. It's soft, it's silky. A lot of fight to this cockbird. A big monster wing on him. He's got a nice big wing. Suits his body. He's buoyant. The vents are right. He's tucked up. Boy, he almost feels like he has one vent bone. Another pigeon that is built properly. I know one thing. Anders knows how to put these pigeons together to make them feel absolutely great. This is another one. Bang right on. You people are not going to be disappointed in this guy.
yeah. The pigeon we talked about before that was coming in the night. she's also daughter of this cock. So it's a half sister to the cock you have there. This is the 270, and he is a purebred from the blue family, from the blue Brobech family. And
now you see the faces; they look identical. These two.
they are almost copies. And
Yeah.
yeah, the one you have there, I really like him. Yeah, in my opinion, it's how they have to look. It's difficult to breed them better than this one you have there.
Well, I'll tell you, he's a real super. And I see when you're holding the bird in your hand, I see the bird's got the same cast, nice thick flights. You can see he's got great feather quality. You can just see it, and that nice face on him. They got identical faces to them. Boy, they're a spitting image. These two are.
Yeah, it's also beautiful pigeon at the same time.
Yeah, very, very nice. The third bar's on yours. Super.
I have a question from Robbie Taylor, and he is asking Anders, would lot number 3 and lot number 4 be a good pair? What do you think?
I will just open the side and see them together.
Yeah, sure. Of course.
Yeah, 3 and 4, yeah. I think 3 and 4 is very good together. Yeah.
There you go.
It
There you go,
very
Robbie.
nice.
So, yeah, go ahead.
I also
Anders.
like to put that two kind of eyes together that this lot 3 and 4 have. In my opinion, I like to pair them like that.
So speaking of eyes, do you look at the eye sign at all?
I look at the eye, but and I also know what I like to see, but not the old theory with the eye signs. I'm not going into that, but yeah, all my top pigeons have very good eyes when you see the photos of them, and so good pigeons have also good eyes normally.
Yeah, I'm going to agree. And I said yesterday, Lee, on the virtual, go and look at each of these lots. And then I want you to go and I want you to look at the parents in the background. Look at the photos, Leah. You loaded up those photos. All the parents, most of them have very rich, exotic looking eyes. They're real, wow. They look like diamonds. I'm sure if you go to Anders' place in the sun and the birds are out in the aviary, you're going to think you're at Tiffany's. You know what I mean? Because the quality, they're just diamonds. And you can see it in these birds. Your birds have very good eyesight, very rich, mountainous, good-looking eyes. And you just like to, what I gather is, you like a nice rich eye. You don't go too crazy into it, but you like to switch the eye colors. You don't keep everything the same.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Where do you guys go to bid? featherselitepigeonauctions.com. We will move on to lot number 5. Thank you for your question, Robbie. Moving on to lot number 5, and I know this was an eye that yesterday Mike Vandriak had talked about, that he really loved the eye on this lot number 5. Let's read the band number, Ryan.
All right. Okay. Band number DAN 073-2019, 2535. One hell of a nice, strong, muscular blue hen.
A beautiful blue bar hen, original Anders Brobech, again with Gerard Koopman, direct off the race team, a proven racer and winner. This is Speedy. Let's talk a little bit about lot number 5.
Wow. If you want a real full-figured hen, she's all up in the front, and I mean all up in the front. One pintail, back is tight, vents are a little open. Maybe she's just carrying a little extra weight. Hey, it is winter here, and we give them a little extra reindeer corn. But strong, good amount of feathers, loaded up. Forearm, medium tight, nice pigeon, nice wing, but one hell of a strong hen. You can tell she's fully developed. You can feel the birds that have raced. You just feel it. They have a different feel to them. They're a little bit more tighter. You feel that muscle's been all developed. What a super, super hen this is. Sharp. Look at her.
Anders, what do you want to tell us about lot number 5?
She is have already won in section this year out of 500 pigeons, and it was the shortest race we have, 139 km. But she also have a good prize from 218 km. But she is a late bred from 2019, and the results she fly this year was to the youngster loft. She was just going around the youngsters and make that very good results. And she is bred on the racing loft, so I don't have the father and the mother, but the father is full brother to the pigeon in lot number 1. So the female in lot number 1 is the full sister to the father of this pigeon. And the father of this pigeon have also won first prize.
Excellent.
Excellent. Super. Right here you can feel them. You can feel they're almost the same a little bit in the back. Beautiful, though.
And then I have take the old guy again because he is on the pedigree of that pigeon also. He is father to the grandmother.
So he would be then he's the great grandfather of this lot.
Yeah.
He's the 1, 2, 3 cock, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
No. 848.
Oh, 848. Good number on that.
It's the old breeding cock.
Yep. Now, question for you. Would this hen here go good onto lot number 2?
With that very good cock. It's a pair I really like to make like that because she's a little bit more round and have a little more power. And then when you put it with the long guy as in lot number 2, it's that kind of pair I will make myself.
It works, and you feel it. She's totally different than he is. She's not as long. He's longer. He's a little thinner, a little. You feel a little bit more of the keel bone, but they fit each other real nice. Their eyes will suit each other nice, and the pedigree will work.
Yeah, but she have the muscle. The breast of that pigeon is fantastic.
Oh yeah, I mean, look at the size of it. You can see it. It's nice and it's spongy. It comes back nice. She feels perfect in your hands. Leah, the quality's right here. Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions, the very best from Denmark.
Actually, you read James' mind because he asked, "What cock would you put with Speedy?" And you said it. Lot number 2. There you go.
Hey, Leah, I like to shop. I'm not allowed to shop. I want to buy a pair. I would put this pair together.
We're going to move on to lot number 6. Where do you guys go to bid Feathers Elite? Pigeonauctions.com. Oh, the first of the reds. Nice.
Hold on. Now, just before we move on to lot 6, you know what's amazing? You take those first 5 lots, you put them together. What do you have? You almost have the best of Anders right there, don't you? You've got out of national winners. You've got out of a pigeon that's 15 years old. I'm going to ask the people tuned in, how many people are watching now in North America have a cockbird they're breeding out of, or a hen that is 15 years old? And you're not, the reason he's breeding out of that pigeon is because why? It breeds pigeons that give him results. Not for the color, results.
Absolutely. We will move on to lot number 6, and Ryan's going to read the band number on this absolutely beautiful mealy hen. Go ahead, Ryan.
All right, DAN 073-2020. I love the number 4443. A beautiful small tight. Oh, she's going to get excited on me. I don't want her to. I want her to stay calm. Mealy hen. What a pigeon this is.
An original Anders Brobech with Jansen, a direct daughter of Super Jansen breeder Voss Fox. She will be a super breeder. This is Little Red. Let's talk a little bit about lot number 6.
All right.
Yeah.
Very muscular hen. Very short cobby. Not a big pigeon at all. Nice tight forearm. She likes to squat down in your hand. She's tight. She feels like a baseball. There's not she doesn't sit up nice and tight. She compacts herself. Small wing but nice wing. Everything fits on her. The vents are tucked up. They're like steel. I don't know what Anders is feeding these birds, but I'm telling you, the muscle he's got on them is out of this world. Nice third bar on her. You see the character. This hen has it. The back comes up a little bit, but she's tight. She's right. And she's got a super rich eye as well.
Who do you got there, Anders? You have the father of lot number 6?
No, I don't have the father. The father was sold on Fepa in auction in the autumn. So I don't have the father and the mother anymore. But it was 2 of my best Jansen pigeon. But what I have here is the 4443. It's the full sister in the same nest, and I'm pretty sure that it will be one of my new top breeding Jansen pigeons. I already have, she is already on the 3rd nest now, and the first 2 youngsters was looking very good. And I have put 3 hens and 1 cock in my breeding loft, full brother and sister to this one. So I really, it's the father was the best Jansen breed I ever have. Almost all pigeons from him could fly.
Let me ask you a question. That's a hen, right? Hold her up into the camera. These were nest sisters, correct?
Yes.
She looks like that one should have been almost the cock in the nest.
Yeah.
But there you go. I mean, super quality. You want the Jansen blood. It's right here.
Yeah, and
wow.
It's the Jansen pigeon I think I have bought around 100. And I have selected them very hard because many of them was not good. But the one I have back now, they can fly and they can win from, I will say, from 300 km to 700 km. They are very good.
They're very good. And a question for you: when you say you purchased 100 Jansens in your time,
yeah,
where did you get the Jansens from?
Yeah, from all different places in Holland and Belgium where they have original Jansen. So pigeon that was bred from 2 directly Jansen, and then I was taking them home and select them and find the best one.
So you found the right ones, and here you go. If you're looking for straight Jansens, look at the pedigree. He did the homework for you. Hey, Leah, yes? Buying 100 Jansens is never cheap, is it?
No, it's not.
And if you were to take that investment that Anders is done, and you look at this now, this is set it and forget it. This is a guaranteed home run. And I want to thank you very much for sending this hen. She's awesome. Has the eye sign, has the body, has everything. Small, compact, tight pigeon. And I believe this hen here will go nicely onto the black-pied cock and the blue-white flight as well. I think you could put them onto her as well.
Yeah, and later there will be a good blue cock that will be very good from that one. That the blue black cock that will come later.
Okay, so once we get to that lot, then you let us know which one once we get to it, and that'll go with this lot 6. But an exclusive offer here, folks, on lot 6, because you're not able to get it bred that since you sold the father, you're not able to breed again. So this is like a one-off, a limited edition here, folks.
Yeah, And yeah, I have put the order to my breeding loft. There will be no more for sale after the father. It was a guy in the USA that bought the father.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's interesting, isn't it? Wow. There you go.
Okay. What?
Okay, we're going to move on to lot number 7, which is a beautiful blue bar cock. I'll let Ryan grab it. And Ryan, maybe you're just going to sit tight there with the pigeon for a bit and let your camera buffer, because yours is the connection's not the greatest.
All right, no problem. Oh man, oh no, this one, boy, oh boy. I'm thinking this is the one he wants to go to that last lot.
Yeah, it's the cock.
Oh,
Beautiful.
This is a pigeon, ladies and gentlemen. This is a pigeon. Whoa, here we go. I'm going to read the number, Leah. I'm getting fired up. Valentine's is coming, Leah, please. I think the last two, I like them as a pair, please. I'm just saying, happy Valentine's Day to me, Ryan.
Go ahead.
DAN 073-2019 2570. Gorgeous blue cock. Wow.
An original Anders Brobech with Joost de Klok and Jansen, a direct child of top breeder 008, father of many top pigeons, and still breeding in 2020. This is son 008. Ryan, let's talk a little bit about lot number 7.
All right. He's exactly like the last pigeon, but he's longer. He's a bit bigger. He feels a little bit more robust. He's perfect. Great amount of muscle, but the buoyancy, the feather quality, the softness of the feathers, the tightness of the wing. The bird feels tremendous in the hands. The quality is in this one as well. The vents are like steel on it. I like him. He's a little bit longer. He's got a killer rich eye. I mean, flying or breeding, I think this bird's going to do it all. And he's nice. He's a nice size in the hands. He's not too long. He's not too short. He's not too big. He doesn't have too much muscle. He's just perfect, spot on. What an awesome cock this is. Talk about him, Anders.
Yeah, and right here, it's the father, and he is from 2003, and he is also still breeding now. Already I have 3 youngsters this year from him. So he is 18 years old. Wow. And I think he is the last original de Klok that can breed in the world. I think it, because I have bought what is called 30 original Joost de Klok 12 years ago. And this is the last one, and he really can breed. And the son you have there is almost a copy of him. Yeah. And this pigeon, they can win from 100 to 900 km. So it's he have breed some of the best marten pigeon in my father's loft, and that's his 950 km, because he have almost 100 km more than I have. And he also bred super pigeon on sprint race and middle distance race. And the mother of this pigeon you have there, she was very good herself, and I put her to breeding loft when she was 2 years old, because she was racing very good. I think it was on 620 km. She was number 2 or 3 in the big area. And she is half Klok and half Jansen. So it's basically
it's good.
A pure Jansen pigeon, but from the Klok, the most of it.
And there you see it again. Quality, ladies and gentlemen. Ask yourselves, do you have a pigeon in your loft from 2003 that's producing great results still? Right here, you got your pure, basically, de Klok Jansen. Proof is in the pudding. Look at the cock. You can see the age in him. You see the qualities in him. He's just like his dad. He's super strong looking, character pigeon. Man, awesome quality. I can't say that enough.
Look at the father. Look at how great that is. 18 years old. That's a real testament to you, Anders, as a breeder and as a pigeon keeper. that you have these fantastic breeders that have lasted and are doing so well at that age. That just goes to show what a great pigeon fancier you are. That's incredible.
I would
Super.
also say pigeon like that, and the three old boys we have seen today, they have to be in separate boxes if they have to breed and if they have to have it good. So they have their own breeding box, and it helped them a lot.
Just
You know,
incredible.
Leah, I can see the attachment to that pigeon. You don't want to let him go.
Yeah.
Super looking pigeon. And you know what? Thank you. Thank you again for sending to North America off of pigeons like this. These are pigeons, honors, that you will remember for a lifetime.
Yeah, it's very good pigeons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Super.
special pigeons.
You certainly didn't hold anything back. Where do you guys go to bid? FeathersElitePigeonAuctions.com. Anders' auction closes on Tuesday at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to move on to lot number 8. A beautiful blue checker pied hen.
Here we go. DAN 073-2020-4464. Checker pied hen.
This is original Anders Brobech, very inbred to the 848 and the 847. Incredibly good to cross for the heavy and long distance races. This is Checkmate. Let's talk a little bit about lot number 8, Ryan.
Okay, so the buyers of this pigeon, I want to pre-warn you. This is a very small, compact pigeon. She's not loaded with muscle, but she's balanced. Her vents are like steel. She's a little bit longer cast, just like the pigeon Anders is holding there. Super strong forearm, beautiful wing. Her wing is awesome. The 3 flights pretty much all line up there up at the top. She has the balance, she has everything. But she almost feels a bit like a wild pigeon. She's so small. She's so compact. She's real nice. She's got a killer eye. I think in this whole sale, this is the sleeper pigeon. The pigeon that someone's going to get, and they're going to go, whoa. The birds that come out of this are going to be super. She's got a killer rich eye. This hen has got a breeding eye to stop a freight train. But you can put her onto any cock because she's so small and long cast, and I just love this pigeon. There's something about this hen that's right to me.
Let's talk a little bit about lot 8, Anders. What do you got to tell us?
Yeah, she is very inbred like the cock in lot number 2. The same family, and it's the 848 and the 847. It was a brother and sister in the same nest. And I paired them together, and the youngsters from them, and the youngsters from them, and I do it 5 times. So the mother to this pigeon is so inbred, it's almost impossible. And then I bring her back to this, is the 820, the father of this pigeon. And he is directly from 848 with 847. And 848 and 847 was also bred from 2 full brother and sister. So the father and the mother to 848 was also full brother and full sister. And the family of that Czech family here is, if you go back, you will find Electric from Framboise and Barcelona from Framboise, the first national Barcelona in 1966. And also very good pigeons from De Vert is on the pedigree. And Delbar. So it's very, very old family. This family have been in Denmark for over 40 years. So yeah, I think the youngest pigeon with a Belgian ring in that pedigree is from 79. So yeah, so
Wow.
it's 42 years ago. But yeah, it's the same as in lot number 2. You can cross it with what you like. And when you see the youngsters from an inbred female like this one, I think a lot of people will take wrong of that female. And when
Yes.
they see her, and when they see her, they don't like her. And normally I try to breed. Just take one cock and put them together, and then you can call again, and you will tell me what you got.
Leah, did I just hear what I think I heard? Did Anders
Yeah.
just say, buy the bird, take it home, and breed it to what you like, and you'll call me back and say, can I get another one? This is a special pigeon. There's just something about this pigeon that says, give me an opportunity. I'm going to show you. She's so alert. She's looking up here, Leah, in the studio. She's looking up at the shadows. You can see her, very alert, very smart-looking pigeon. I know Loft Manager Richard said this would be his pick.
Yeah, there you go. Beautiful, just beautiful. Lot number 8. Where do you guys go to bid? Again, Feathers Elite, pigeonauctions.com. If you guys have any questions for Anders, now is the time. He is here with us, here to answer your questions about his lots. Moving on to lot number 9, Ryan. Let's read the band number on lot 9.
All right. DAN 073-2020 4475. A blue checker with a little bit of splash on his face cock.
An original Anders Brobech with Joe Stiklak and Jansen, a direct child of top breeder Schaumann 258, the best of the Stiklak and Jansen champion winning bloodlines. This is Damien. Let's talk a little bit about lot number 9.
All right, lot number 9. When you feel him in your hands, he almost feels like a hen. He feels related almost to the last one, but she's a little bit longer. Nice muscle. Again, he's blowing right out of his shirt. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that, but blowing right out of the shirt. He's got good muscle. His back comes up a little bit. Medium, strong forearm. Feather quality is tight. A lot of kick and a lot of fight to Damien. He's not asleep in your hands. Sharp-looking face. When you see him in the show cage, he has a nice presence, but he has a henny look to him. He's balanced. He's right. Talk about him, Anders.
Yeah, I really like this pigeon. He is half Jensen and half Clark. This is the father of him, and yeah, it's my favorite Clark breeder now, the 258. He's pure Clark, very strong pigeon, and also I have some very good racers from this cock. Most for the long distance is where they have given results right now. And the mother to this one is bred from, it's a very dark, I don't have catch her, but she's a very dark of a Jansen pigeon to be. I have put reds together 2 or 3 generation, and then I got some very dark ones in the feathers, almost black, pure Jansen. You cannot say black, but
dark checker.
Yeah,
Very
black
dark.
checker.
You know, a Clark pigeon and a Jansen pigeon is looking like this one. They are very light in the colors, but the model of this one is very dark in the colors, and it's very difficult to breed them like that. And normally when a pure Jansen pigeon get darker in the color, they also get better eyes. Then you can put some darker eyes on them.
Okay.
It's very difficult to breed them like that. I have tried for many years, but the mother of this pigeon is like that. I really like her. And I have also in the racing loft 2 full sisters to this one, and they have raced very good this year and have been on 515 km also. It's the last race with youngsters, a national race.
So
Well,
this
a lot of fight.
this lot number 9 would be good for your distance because of, well, I'm looking here in the pedigree and you see that the sire, which you're holding there, the 258, has really bred quite a few phenomenal distance racers.
Yeah, but the family, from the family, you can also win the short distance race.
The short distance, yeah.
Yeah, because it's pure Jansen, but this kind of pigeon really likes to get the wind in the head, and if it could be very hot weather, then they are there.
So hot weather and headwinds.
Yeah.
Hot weather and headwinds in your lot number 9. Mike Vanderyak is asking a question for Anders, and he's asking, Anders, what direction do you race in Denmark?
We race from the south to the north.
So got to be a lot more headwinds you're flying in.
Yeah, we are flying in wind from northwest normally.
So he's flying in shoulder headwinds. The bird's got to dig deep. They got the right bodies. They have the right muscle and the cast to them. You can feel it all in these birds. They're real nice. They're real tight. They're corky. They're super.
Yeah, we don't have many race over 1,500 meter per minute. It's not so many. The normal speed is from 1,200 to 1,500 meter per minute.
Okay. Yeah, so it's going to work good on the North American race course because that's normally what we're flying around here, that speeds.
Yeah.
We're going to move on to lot number 10. Where do you guys go to bid again? FeathersElitePigeonAuctions.com. If you want to take a look at all the incredible results that Anders has created with this fantastic group, please check out our website. Check out the lot details. There are tons and tons and tons of results. Just really incredible. Let's move on to lot number 10. Ryan, read the band number. Another one of my favorites.
DAN 073-2024-483. Very small, very tight mealy hen.
A mealy white flight hen, original Anders Brobech, with Jansen, Gearinks, De Klerk, and Ongles. A beautiful hen, a direct child of top breeders, the 263 and the 3353. This is Red Sonia. Let's talk a little bit about lot number 10.
Very small hen. This hen feels like she's got double the feathers to most pigeons. Lots of feathers, soft, silky, good muscle, corky, not heavy. Vents are strong, they're closed. A lot of fight to her. Medium strong forearm, not super loose, not super tight. She's got a few white flights in her wings, just like you see the one Anders is holding there. Nice pigeon. Back comes up a little bit. She's got a lot of fight to her. Another one of those pigeons. She says, "Hey, just please don't touch my face." Maybe it's the makeup she's got on. She's beautiful. Nice third bar on her. I like Red Sonia. Anders, take it away. Give us some more info on it.
Yeah, I really like her also. This is the father of her. He is also from the same father to lot number 6, the Jansen cock I sold. And the mother is Gearinks to this one. But this pigeon, I think it's one of the best pigeon in the hand I ever breed. He is so strong, you can imagine this. He is, so if he was a young bird, I think I will lose him. Because he was so good, I think, yeah, he can fly. But already as a Jarling, he was winner. He was the fastest of all pigeons that were released in that race. It was from 427 km, and it was a very hot day. And he had a lead, enormous lead. He was at my place at the same time as the guys that have 40 km shorter than me. So it was a very big, and he was there 3 weeks in a row from 600, 400 and 600 km. And then I put him to breeding loft already as a Jarling because this pigeon, he is fantastic. And then I put him together with one of my best racers, also the mother of the Red Sonia. And she is half black and half Floingles. She was a fantastic pigeon which flies for 5 years. She was dead. She was dead 3 weeks ago. She was lying in the nest and she was dead, so there will be no more pigeon from that female. But
hey,
she looks like the father. She's almost a copy of the father, but she's a little bit shorter but very strong.
Yeah, she's got super strong, a lot of fight. You see the faces look very, very much alike. The feather quality is superb on this pigeon. You really can feel it. It's not dry. It's just like silk, and the bird feels like it's got double the feathers.
Yeah,
Loads
yeah.
and loads of feather.
Also,
Yeah.
also this one he is almost silver in the red, and it's
Yeah.
the feather is so good. I have never feel like that before.
Well,
Stunning.
he's a real super. That's a super pigeon.
James is asking Anders, what cock would you put to this lot number 10, do you think? It's going to let Anders do his calculating for you, James. And just to remind everybody that Anders has a special pairing, a matched pair that he will be selling as part of our Valentine's sale, which opens on the 13th. So stay tuned for that one, folks. But what do you think, Anders?
I think I will put her together with lot number 12. We haven't seen him yet, but I think they will be very nice together.
So,
if you put
James,
that pin with the dark cock in lot number 12.
So stay tuned for that, James. When we get to lot number 12, that is his pick, Anders' pick, to pair up with Red Sonja, lot number 10. We're going to move on to lot number 11. Mike is asking, are most of your releases in Germany, Anders?
Germany, Holland, and Belgium. And from France also, we will go this year.
There you go. Alrighty, another super, lot number 11, another one of my favorites. Let's read the band number on this one, Ryan.
DAN 073-2020 4502 Red Checker Cock, Superman. This guy is gorgeous, Leah. Give us the rundown.
A beautiful red checker cock, original Anders Brobech with Jansen. A super pigeon will make a great foundation breeder. A full brother to the 4503, part of the Brobech breeding loft. This is Red Flame. Let's talk about lot number 11.
Nice pigeon. A little bit bigger. He's got nice wide shoulders. He's very buoyant. Just like the last pigeon. Loads of feathers. Tons of feathers on this one. Medium strong forearm. Not super tight, not super loose. Wing is beautiful on this guy. Look at the 3 flights in this. They all line up. Man, he's got a mega wing on him. A real nice character pigeon. The vents are like steel. They're tucked up. The back is strong. Nice big round head. He's got a lot of fight to him. He's not asleep in your hands. But boy, he's a real gorgeous, gorgeous pigeon. Anders, what's the details on this guy?
Yeah, he's. I really like him. When I sent the pigeon to you, I look at him. Should I keep him at home or should I put him? But I have the brother, the full brother I have in my breeding loft already, and breed together with the red pigeon I showed you before, the 4443. Because I can't make them anymore. The father is this one. He's very nice, the 330. But the mother, I also sold the mother to this one. But I think it could be, you can use it for a foundation Jansen cock, but you have to, he is big, but that wing you're showing there, I really like that, the last 3 feathers, they are so perfect. But yeah, this cock, I will say this is the best Jansen cock I ever have because he can breed winners from 100 to 700. And the third the third Olympic pigeon this year on long distance race is also a son of this one in Denmark. So he can breed them for long distance also.
Well, if you're looking for that old Jansen blood, it's right here. It's right here. You've put the work in. I can feel the quality, and I can totally see why, when you were sending birds, this was a hard one to let go. There's something that's totally right about him. And he's got the wing. He's got character. He's got a nice round head on him. His eye is beautiful. He's got a lot of character. And you know what? There's a lot of good hens you can put this guy to.
Yeah, I think if you will breed pure Janssen, he will be very good to the pigeon. Yeah, in lot number 6. Because in my breeding loft right now, the brother in the same nest as this pigeon is paired to the sister to lot number 6, and I have already 3 youngsters from them, and they look very good, and they are on the next round of egg. But I won't raise pigeon like that. I will put them to breed again. So you can make a pure Janssen couple and then breed some breeders and cross them after that.
Cross them after that. Now, he's a bigger pigeon, like you say, but he's very buoyant. He feels just like a breath of wind, just real light. He's not carcassy. He's not heavy. He's right. He feels good.
Yeah, he is. He's feel like feathers. I remember he was not so heavy.
Super pigeon, Leah. Super.
There you guys go. Where do you go to bid? FeathersLeaguePigeonAuctions.com. We will move on to lot number 12. James, hopefully you're tuned in because this one's for you. Lot number 12. Let's bring the photo up. There we go. Beautiful dark one. Brian. Yeah, very nice. Read the band number on this one.
DAN 073-2024-495. Block checker, dark checker, whatever you want to call him. He's dark as night. What a stunner. Look at him. Take it away, Leah.
This is an original Anders Brobech with Jan Arden and Chris Hebreck, a super pigeon. This pigeon will breed super youngsters. This is Dark Night. Let's talk a little bit about lot number 12, guys.
Wow, what a strong pigeon. He's got a barrel on him. He's nice. He's full-bodied. He's a little bit larger, medium cast, maybe a little bit longer. Nice, strong forearm. Feathers are spot on. He's got that nice, beautiful bronzing. You can see that. I'm not sure if you can see it in the light, but he's got the copper colors in the flight. The vents are tucked up. One finger keel to the vents. The vents are so tucked up in this pigeon, you almost say, well, does the bird have any vents? That's how tight they are. He's one pintail. He's got a sharp-looking face. Beautiful eye on him, piercing, and I love the bronze feathers. Anders, take it away.
Yeah, he's a fantastic pigeon, that pigeon. But also, I have the father and the mother here because it's my best breeding pair for the Martin race. So this cock is full brother to the best hen I have on Martin. It was last year in 2019, so last season. She was number 2 national from Freiburg, 910 km, and the pigeon that beat her was my father. So it was very closely, and she was also number 2 national from Karlsruhe. It's around 800 km, and the first pigeon national was another of my pigeons. So she could maybe have been the first national 2 times, but we beat her ourselves. And she was we have 4 races every year on the real distance, and she was in the top national on all 4. And we don't have national ace pigeon on Martin race before 2020, but she will have been the best Martin pigeon. She is the best Martin pigeon in Denmark over the last 10 years. All pigeon all fancier that likes to fly the long distance in Denmark really know the pigeon that's called 66. But unfortunately this year I was stupid to race her again, and I lost her from another real long distance race.
Oh, bummer.
But this pair have already breeding more, and I will show you the mother.
Super pigeons here, Leah. Super. You hear how the man keeps flying them, working the pigeons. I love it. The best
No.
the best marathon in Denmark in the last 10 years. Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. We keep upping the ante, bringing it better and better, and we got now the very best from Denmark. You're seeing it here. Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. Look at, there's the mother.
And she is 11 years old now. And
Wow.
she is half Hebraic, and then the mother of this pigeon is also the mother to the old cock 848, the father of lot number 2. So they are related a lot. But this female, before she was, the cock is a Arden, and this is what I call the Brobech. And she have breed with 4 different cocks, real super pigeons.
And you see these two look a lot alike. They have the same look in the face, short little cobby heads.
I don't know if
Wow.
you can see it here, but she have the most perfect eye, this pigeon, or you can see the...
Hold on. I can see. Now, can I ask you a question, Anders?
Yeah?
Does that hen have the horns? The beard on her?
A little, yeah.
A little, yeah.
A little, yeah.
Leah, I'm like a raccoon. I find all the goods, don't I?
But if you see here, she have so long flights, this female also. And she is also the slim type. She's slim and long.
Wow. Super quality pigeons right there. You're seeing a super hen. Where do you guys go to bid? Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. Remember, all bids are in Canadian dollars. That's right. Shipping to the United States is absolutely free. We're live now. Anders Brobech, the champ of Denmark. You can see, look at the quality in the pigeons. Super.
We're going to move on to lucky lot number 13. Where do you guys go to bid again? featherselitepigeonauctions.com. This auction closes on Tuesday at 8 o'clock Eastern time. So you guys have lots of time to head on over to our website after this broadcast. Take a look at the lots, take a look at the write-ups, take a look at the videos, and make your informed bids. Moving on to lot number 13, a beautiful blue-white flight hen. Just wait for Ryan to come back.
Sorry, 1 second, Leah. I'm just going to get this going. Wow, this hen. What a hen. Lucky lot number 13. Who doesn't love the number 13? I know I do. This hen is a super. Wolfie, if you're watching, this one's going to be for you. All right, here we go. DAN 073-2018 5625. What a hen this is. Take it away, Leah.
This is an original Anders Brobech with floor angles and Bart Gearings. Direct off the race team again, a proven flyer and winner. This is Bella. This is a 2018, not a 2020. I must change that on the photo. Just want to remind everybody. Okay, go ahead, Ryan.
Okay, this hen here, she came with extra weight. She can put on the weight, but I will tell you, the quality in this hen, the weight comes right off her. Man, she feels like just like a race car. She's got shoulders on her that, I'm not joking, are this wide, tapers right down, beautiful. Gorgeous, rich eye, muscles loaded, vents are tucked up, one pintail, moves around a bit, but super tight. Nice butter knife flights on her. Awesome. The breeding feathers on this hen, long and square. And eye sign, get out of the way. She's got it all. This lucky lot number 13. Take it away, Anders.
Yes, she have a very nice eye, this female. I think she have a breeding eye, this one. And she was also a very good racer. She was in the top from 608 km. She was number 14 semi-national. And she have 5 or 6 very good positions. And the mother of this pigeon, she was very good. And yeah, as we talked about before, I raced her, and this year I lost her on the last race from Munich. So I don't have the mother anymore. But this pigeon was bred from 2 racers, and both the father and the mother was top racer, but definitely I lost them both, but it was on a heavy long distance race. And if you like to race the long distance, you also will lose some It's how it is. But this is the grandfather of her. It's the pigeon, the pure English, 816. He is the grandfather on. He's the father of the mother.
All right.
And
You can see
he is
super quality in him.
He is a real super breeder. He is. Both his parents are directly Flor English, but they are also a little bit from on this pedigree. But he have bred winners with 4 different female, I think.
Wow.
He have a lot of, some of the pigeons from Flor English they are better to find the way home than other pigeons. It's what I get from there. You don't get the body because I have other pigeons with better body, but you get something. They can find the right direction a bit faster than a lot of other pigeons, is in my opinion.
Well, this one's got one hell of a body, I'll tell you that. And again, a proven racer.
This one is bred perfectly. The father of this pigeon was very, very nice in the hand also.
Well,
just
I'm
beautiful.
Tell you
lot number 13. Go ahead, Ryan.
You hear it, Leah. Did you hear? I've heard of multiple lots, cockbirds being able to be paired up to multiple hens and come out with super results, different hens. These birds have it.
And you can have them in your own loft. Where do you guys go to bid? featherselitepigeonauctions.com. We're going to move on to the final lot in the Anders Brobech online auction. Anders, of course, is from Denmark, but all the birds are here in North America now. We have done the importing for you. They have completed their quarantine, and all birds will be ready to be shipped out as soon as the auction closes on Tuesday. Ryan will be headed to the United States on Wednesday. So we will be able to fit these birds in for any of our American buyers. We will be able to get them across the border on Wednesday if you buy. So just wanted to throw that out there. Let's talk about, Ryan, and read the band number on lot number 14, please.
We're closing on a good note here. Super Pigeon, lost lot number 14, DAN 073-2020, 4523. Beautiful blue checker cock. What a pigeon this is, Leah.
An original Anders Brobech with Jan Arden and Van Broen. I probably said that wrong, and I apologize for that. But this is a direct child from national winner, the 1002, winner of the hardest race ever in Denmark from Fribourg, flying a distance of 910 kilometers in 32-degree heat and no wind. The biggest win ever. Brobech receives the first 4 pigeons nationally. Wow, this is Raven. Let's talk about lot number 14.
Love the name, love the pigeon. This is a 10-plus pigeon, long cast. This back, you'd find water in Denmark with it. The back is so tight, pulls down, the muscle, the buoyancy. He has it all, good vibration. Wing is gorgeous. The last 3 pins all line up in a row. Super pigeon, one of my favorites. This is going to be a tough auction to pick one of my tops, but I think this one's gonna be right there.
Yeah, he's very nice. He looks like the father. This is the father of the 1002, and he's first national from Freiburg. The pigeon was relieved at 6 o'clock in the morning. 910 km. On the first day, no pigeon was entering Denmark. No pigeon. And some of there are people that have around 200 km shorter than me. No pigeon on the day. And I was sitting there to around midnight and hope for a pigeon, but there was no pigeon for me either. So then the next morning I was up around 4 again and waiting, and there was no pigeon. I think around 7, the first pigeon was clocked in at the border, and it's 160 km from me. And then at 9 in the morning, this pigeon was coming with 700 meters in the minute, and he was the first national. But the race was so hard. I have so longer than the other guys that got pigeons, so I got four pigeon, and it was number 1, 2, 3, 4 national on that race. The race was extremely hard. In what you call the prize list was not filled. Our racing list are stopped when you're going down to 303 33 meters per minute. Then the list are stopped, and it was only 10% of the pigeon at home, and I have 7% of mine in the list. And
hey,
it was it was my best race
ever. Hey, Leah, did I
Yeah.
say lot 14? We're gonna close on a high note.
Yeah, I would say. And let's just
I would
see,
say.
let's take a look at him there, Anders. Why don't you give the audience a nice look at this handsome? Wow.
Yeah, and he is also perfect in the hand. He is half Arden and half Clark Jansen. The old pigeon, the very old guy we have in before, 18 years old, Clark pigeons. The old Clark cock, he is the grandfather of this one. So I put Arden and Clark together. So I always like to get some speed into the heavy long distance pigeon. And yeah, he's a result of that.
Wow.
Look at him. Wow.
You know what? This one's a no-brainer. Take your dice. You're not rolling dice. You're gonna,
the model to this pigeon you have, it's directly from Van Boane in Belgium. And it's directly from under Van Boane's grandchild, and he is still racing from the same place, and he still have the pure Van Boane pigeons. And I can tell you the mother to this pigeon will be one of my best in the future for breeding. They have breed very good.
Well, there's nothing. You don't have to sell me on these pigeons. The wins, again, 9 times national champion of Denmark, very young. Anders Brobech. You're going to accumulate, man. In 10 years from now, how many national wins are you going to have? It's going to be scary. You're going to be banned out of Denmark, and you're going to have to move here to Canada and fly here and teach us what we're doing all wrong. Because I'm telling you, you're on fire. I love these pigeons. I love how the cockbirds are pairing up the multiple hens and producing winners. If you're watching this, you want a little bit of prepotency. It's right here at Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. You're not going to go wrong. The Jansen, the clock-based pigeons. Wow. Get out of the way.
Mike Vandriak is asking, in lot number 13, he's asking, is there any Arden blood in lot number 13? Now, I can certainly pull up the pedigree, but...
There are no Arden, but I think he is asking because the eye, he liked the color in that eye of that female is look a little bit like Arden, but it's not Arden. It's the old Flor English pigeon have that very nice deep colored eyes, and it's one of that eyes that are in that female. It was the blue female with white feathers.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's from there the color of the eyes. So it's not Arden, but it's from the Flor English. You can breed that eye, but it's not. Yeah, the Flor English pigeon. Me and my brother, we have bought around 200 originals. We start buying pigeon at Flor English for 20 years ago, and we have pigeon from all the super pigeons we have breed from, and we have fantastic results with that kind of pigeon. And some of them had eyes you can imagine now. When you see photos of pigeon that raise now, you don't have that kind of eyes.
No.
But yeah, I like the old type of pigeon. I don't like new kind of pigeon that are breed that all like the same kind of pigeon, and then they all breed 1,000 pigeon in 100 different lofts out of one line, and all would fly with that kind of pigeon. And yeah, I don't believe it's the right way. So I really like to keep the old family alive, and so I have all in that line. I have always pigeon, so I can breed the pure ones and make the cross for the racing.
Well, I will say this is a super collection of pigeons. They have the results, and nine
And
times national winner.
And I'm just going to interject here, but I also noticed when I was doing up the pedigrees, noticing in your pedigrees the amount of old names and old bloodlines that you have throughout your pedigrees. As you
Yeah,
were just saying, you've really done your homework and invested in these great old lines. And it's so great to see a young man like yourself carrying on these old family bloodlines, because a lot of people, they're very interested in what's new, what's
yeah, yeah, yeah.
the newest, hottest thing. But you're very much stuck to all the old, famous bloodlines, and it's really great to see
Yeah.
that.
I don't like to buy pigeon from a new man. I really don't like pigeon like that. I will never breed from something like that, because that's, yeah, you have to around 20 years at minimum. They have to be breeding pigeon before I'm interested.
But
20
that
years.
that
Very.
that makes sense, because you're figuring, hey, look, if this breeder has been doing it for 20 years and is hitting it out of the park for 20 years, then that is something I want to invest my money in. Not so much the fancier who maybe the last 5 years has been doing really well, but you never really heard of them before. I like that philosophy. And
Well,
Yeah, and a
right,
big
Ryan?
problem is also when all guys are talking about the same family, then all pigeon with that family will be breed on and sold, and you can buy a lot of shit in that way.
Yeah. No, I think
hey,
you said it
yeah.
yourself, Ryan. The same thing. A lot of these one-off races, everybody's breeding out of the same.
Oh, you look at one loft racing in North America. It's all the same birds. It's all the same birds. And you know what? You need to really win. You need difference. You need difference. You have to be able to. You have to risk. Without risk, there's no reward. You have to try different pigeons. But these pigeons, the Jansen, the Declac pigeons, they've been around for years. They stood the test of time. 9-time national winner right here, still winning today with the same old families. That's how
Yeah.
strong this is. They're still winning today. And if I ask Saunders, you still going to win tomorrow? And in 5 years from now, he's going to
Yeah, yeah,
smile and nod his head and say, yeah, they're going to. You're going to see it happen.
yeah. And I also race in. Yeah, last year I was starting racing in Belgium also, and this year we have 100 old pigeon that will race in Belgium also.
Oh, really?
We
So
didn't know that.
yeah.
Well,
So and we are going for the heavy long distance from that loft, only from the heavy long distance, and hopefully we will enter around 5 pigeon from Barcelona this year.
ah. So
Well, very, very good.
we'll
Lucky
have
on
to
this.
tell Emil Denny that you're coming for him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, that's fantastic. We look forward to seeing how you do with that and following you along with that group that you're going to be flying out of Belgium. That is fantastic. We want to remind everybody, where do you guys go to bid? featherselitepigeonauctions.com. This auction closes Tuesday at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. It has been a real pleasure to talk to you today about your pigeons and go through these 14 fantastic lots. We also want to remind everybody that, yes, we will have a special matched pair available for auction starting on the 13th of February as part of our Valentine's Day auction. I know a lot of people here have been asking Anders, what would you pair with what in this auction? But he's actually taken the time to match a pair as he would pair them up in his own loft, and they will be available on our Valentine's Day sale. So we're also looking forward to that. Ryan, did you want to wrap it up?
No, excellent pigeons. I want to thank you very much, Anders, for keeping the old families going at such a high level. I know you're going to be at the top. We're going to hear your name for many, many years. I feel sorry for the other fanciers in Denmark because you're going to do a lot of winning, which is good. But the quality of these pigeons is second to none, is first class. Thank you very, very much for participating with us, participating in the Valentine's Day sale. The best of luck to these buyers. You guys are going to be blown away with these birds. You've got inbreds. You've got already pairs that Anders has matched up in here. You got Jansen, de Klack, Floor Ingles. You have it all. Now it's down to you guys, the buyers. You see the best. It's right here. Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions. Anders, thank you very, very much.
Thank you too.
Leah, I think we're good.
I think we
This
are
has been
good.
awesome.
We want to wish you the best of luck in your breeding and upcoming racing season, Anders, and we want to wish all the bidders good luck in this auction. If you guys have any questions regarding any of the lots, Anders is on Facebook. He's very easy to get in touch with, and I'm sure he's happy to answer any of your questions. Or hey, maybe you just want to talk to him about the old family lines. He seems to be an expert. Mike Vandriak says, thank you very much for giving us the opportunity to acquire such great bloodlines. I could not have said it better myself, Mike. Yes, we want to thank Anders for that. We are very excited about this auction. We only have one flyer from Denmark. This is the one and only for the season number 3. So guys, take advantage of this. These are some super pigeons. And I think that's it for me. So I will say goodbye and thank you very much, Anders, and Ryan will wrap it up.
Thank you, Anders. Good luck, buyers. You want the old families? Now is your chance. Wake up, forest, for the trees, as we say, as loft manager Richard says it. These are the best from Denmark. 3 years, inch by inch, brick by brick, mile by mile. We find them. We bring them to you. Now it's your chance to put them in your loft, kick some ass, take some names. Anders, you're always welcome back here at the Feathers Elite family. You guys are going to love these birds. Thanks for flying with us, guys. Bye for now, everyone. Thank you, Anders.
Thank you.